Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video we have this 2023 Hyundai Palisade and we're going to do the headlight tint installation for this vehicle. So as you can see, this is how it looks before doing the installation on the headlights, and this is how it looks after the installation. So the tint has PPF properties, which means it will protect the lenses from yellowing over time, as well as protect it from any small scratches or any road debris that may hit the lens. Link for the product will be provided below, but with that being said, let's start with the installation video. So the tools you need in order to install the tint kit will be Slip Solution, Tack Solution, a heat gun, squeegee, and a microfiber towel. And a step-by-step guide in order to create the two solutions will be in the description below. So before we start with the installation on the headlights, we need to make sure we prep each lens. So just apply Slip Solution to the headlights, and with a microfiber towel, remove any contaminants that each lens may have. So we're going to start off with the tint that covers this section of the lens here first. So with this one, apply Slip Solution to the lens and Slip Solution to the adhesive side of the film. Place the film onto the lens, and with this one, just make sure you align it right on the edge here, and you have enough material just to wrap around this corner here. So it's on the edge here, everything's aligned here, and you should be good. Keep everything aligned here as well. Once you have the film aligned, apply Tack Solution on top. That way we're able to use our squeegee and start tacking down the film. Make sure to remove all of the solution that's underneath the film here. That way we avoid having any bubbles, and everything should just fall into place. No stretching required for this one. The only thing we do need to focus on is applying heat and just helping it tack down around this small curved side of the headlight here. But first, before we do that, just make sure to remove all of the solution around this area here. So to tack down the edges here and this curve here, all we need to do is just apply Tack Solution, a little bit of heat, and then just help it tack down little by little around the curve. And then once we're done with this, we'll move on to the next lens. So for this part, you can just use the low setting on your heat gun, apply heat little by little, and then you can use your squeegee just to help it tack down. So when it comes to installing the tint that goes with these two, the smallest one will go for the smaller lens, and the bigger tint film will go for this one. When it comes to the installation process, they're both the same thing. So whatever you do on this end, you repeat it to this one. So with the small one, just apply Tack Solution onto the lens, just so it's easier to tack down more faster. And don't forget to apply Tack Solution on the adhesive side of the film. And all we need to do is just align the film where the cutout is located, right on the edge here of the headlight. So align it on the edge, should be good there, and everything else should just fall into place like this. So everything should be like that. Now all we need to do is just apply Tack Solution on top, grab your squeegee and start tacking on the film. Make sure to remove all of the solution that's underneath the film, help it tack down around this edge here, and don't forget about the top section. And that's pretty much it. And then just don't forget to apply heat all around the film. That way we help the edges tack down more faster, and we also help the adhesive around the tint activate faster. So before you apply heat, just apply a little bit of Tack Solution onto the tint. Grab your heat gun, you can use the low setting, and start applying heat all around. And then once you're done with this one, you will repeat the same process for the bigger lens. So now we're moving on to this section of the lens. So with this one, just apply Tack Solution to the lens and Tack Solution to the adhesive side of the film. And all we need to do is just make sure we keep the film aligned to the entire lens, and everything else will just fall into place. So make sure you align it on the edge here too. So just lift it, align it to the edge, just cover here, help it tack down up to here. Once we place the film, apply Tack Solution on top, grab your squeegee, and just carefully start tacking down the whole entire film. Make sure to remove all of the bubbles underneath the film. And then once we're done tacking down the entire film, we're just going to apply a little bit of heat all around the film. That way we help the adhesive activate faster. So just apply heat, help remove any small fingers. And that's pretty much it. And now we'll move on to the last piece. So with this last piece here, you could do it either the dry method or the wet method. So just make sure if you do the dry method that you don't have any bubbles left over. So just align it to the edge and just start making sure you tack down everything and there's no bubbles left over, and you just help it tack down up to here. This one's pretty simple. No stretching required. You just need to make sure everything stays aligned and that you don't leave any air bubbles behind on the film. And once you finish installing the kit, now we can move on to post heating the entire headlight. So the last thing to do once you finish with the entire installation for the headlight is to post heat the entire lens. So just apply tack solution to each lens that was worked on, and we're going to apply heat on each lens. That way we help the adhesive on the film activate faster. And you can use the low or the high setting, but if you do use the high setting, just make sure you're not too close to the film, because if you're a little bit too close, you might accidentally burn it. So just keep a good distance, roughly like this. Apply heat, but if you do get close, just make sure you're applying it evenly throughout the entire lens that you're working on. And as you're applying heat, we're going to also use our microfiber towel just to help tack down the film in case it is still lifting around the edges, and it will also help remove any solution that's still trapped around the edges. So take your time doing this step, and then once you're done with this process, you're done with the installation. Thank you for choosing Bogar Tech Design. As a small business, your support means everything to us. If you loved your product, please drop a review. If you have questions or issues, don't forget to message us via email. Once again, thank you so much for the support from our family to yours. So that concludes the installation video for the headlight tints for the 2023 Hyundai Palisade. We hope that the video helped you guys out with the installation. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, make sure you subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. That way you don't miss any of our upcoming installation videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.